Welcome back, Gangi. Last episode, we talked about the foundations of gardening, soil. Today, we're gonna dig into something a little bit deeper: sustainability. What is it? How can we incorporate it into our gardens and our lives? And how can we make ourselves more sustainable? Sustainability means meeting our needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet theirs, finding a balance, and figuring out what works for us without destroying the planet. Think of a forest. Leaves fall, decompose, nourish the ground, and create new growth. That's sustainability. Nature recycling its own resources. In gardening, it's about working with nature and not against it. Sustainable practices reduce waste, conserve resources, and support biodiversity. Unsustainable practices such as deforestation, overuse of chemicals, and waste contribute to things like soil erosion, water pollution, and climate change. Gardening sustainably helps reduce these effects by conserving our resources and reducing our ecological footprint. Sustainability isn't just about the environment, though. The entire second half of Everybody Eats is to teach about building sustainable communities. Growing our own food or shopping at local farms or utilizing our local butchers and resources to our advantage also reduces us from utilizing long-distance transportation practices, which can also give us that peace of mind that we know exactly where our food is coming from and who grew it and how far away and why and when and etc. Raquan, I don't know how to use my resources wisely. Don't even worry about it, gang. I got you. Some conservation tips. Use a rain barrel to collect water. That's literally just what it is. It's a big barrel that you put outside, and when it rains, it fills it up. You can then use that rainwater to water your garden. Or, if you don't have a rain barrel, water your garden early in the morning. This is because it's cooler in the morning, which reduces the chances of evaporating the majority of your water as if you did it at noon or during the high points of heat during the day. We all remember reduce, reuse, and recycle. Turn your kitchen scraps and yard waste into nutrient-rich fuel for your soil, like we talked about last episode, to add to your garden instead of tossing it in the garbage like a Neanderthal. Use old containers like mayonnaise jars or spaghetti sauce jars or whatever have you as planters. You can fill it up with soil and you can use it just like you would a regular planting pot. You can also use old broken dressers or scraps of wood to create raised beds to put your plants in. Recycle. And if you're gonna grow plants, you might as well grow local plants that attract pollinators, which also increase the beautification of your garden or the area that your garden is incorporated in. If you're growing food, grow what you eat. And then if you have any extra, share it with your neighbors or donate it to your local food bank. It's just that simple. When you do grow produce, vegetables, fruits, save your seeds. We can save them and utilize them again the next season. And I know there was a bunch of TikToks where people were like, oh, farmers aren't allowed to use their seeds, yada, yada, yada. Tell them to come get it in blood. Support your local farmers or your local neighborhood co-ops. Co-ops are a group of people who are utilizing the same umbrella to sell you goods. Also, advocate and support local green spaces like your boys, initiatives for food insecurity like your boys, and urban farming ideas like your boys. I say all that to say that sustainability is about finding balance, caring for yourself, your communities, and our planet. It's really not hard. Just make simple swaps that'll benefit not only your life, but others around you. Small changes turn into big changes later on down the road. For most of us, gardening is definitely just a hobby. However, it's a really good hobby to have. It benefits the world, our local economy, and the people that we don't even know are fighting the silent struggle of food insecurity. Check out in the next video. We out.